Are your ankles looking puffier than they used to? Do your legs feel heavier by the end of the day? Have you noticed that climbing stairs takes more effort? Your joints feel less comfortable? Or your skin seems thinner than it did years ago? Many adults assume these changes are simply part of getting older. But what if your body is trying to tell you something important? Today, we're going to talk about a protein that plays a major role in how your body moves, feels, and functions every day. That protein is collagen. Collagen helps support the structure of your skin, joints, muscles, tendons, blood vessels, and connective tissues. Think of it as part of the framework that helps hold everything together. As we age, collagen production naturally declines. This doesn't mean that every ache, every swollen ankle, or every stiff joint is caused by collagen alone. Aging is complex, and many factors influence how we feel. However, nutrition can play an important role in supporting the body's natural maintenance processes. And that's exactly what we're discussing today. We'll count down 8 foods that many nutrition experts consider valuable additions to a balanced diet for older adults. Some of these foods may already be in your kitchen. Others might surprise you. And one of them is something many people have avoided for years despite its impressive nutritional profile. Before we begin, tell us in the comments where you're watching from and how old you are. I always enjoy seeing viewers from different cities and countries, and your comments help build a wonderful community of people focused on healthy aging. Now let's begin with food number 8. Number 8, bone marrow. Bone marrow isn't as common on modern dinner tables as it once was. Many younger generations have never even tried it. Yet for centuries, cultures around the world considered it a prized food. Bone marrow contains a variety of nutrients, including fats, protein components, and compounds that support connective tissue. Many people appreciate it because it is often used in traditional broths and slow-cooked meals that are rich, satisfying, and nourishing. One reason bone marrow attracts attention is that it contains building blocks the body can use as part of its ongoing repair and maintenance processes. For older adults who are focused on maintaining mobility and overall strength, foods that provide high-quality nutrients can be especially valuable. Bone marrow is often enjoyed as part of soups, stews, or homemade broths. Slow cooking allows many of its components to blend into the liquid, creating a flavorful base that can be used in a variety of meals. If you've never tried bone marrow before, start with a small amount. Many people find that adding it to soup is the easiest and most enjoyable way to introduce it into their diet. Now let's move to number 7. Number 7. Liver is one of the most misunderstood foods in the world. Some people love it, others avoid it completely. Yet from a nutritional standpoint, it remains one of the most nutrient-dense foods available. Liver contains impressive amounts of vitamin A, B vitamins, copper, zinc, iron, and protein. These nutrients support numerous functions throughout the body. What makes liver particularly interesting for older adults is that many of the nutrients it contains are involved in tissue maintenance, energy production, and overall metabolic health. When discussing healthy aging, we often focus on individual supplements, but sometimes whole foods provide a combination of nutrients that work together naturally. That's one reason liver continues to attract attention among nutrition professionals. The key is moderation. Small portions once in a while can fit comfortably into a balanced eating pattern. For those who dislike the taste, mixing small amounts into recipes such as meatballs, soups, or stews may be an easier way to enjoy its nutritional benefits. Now let's continue with food number 6. Number 6, chicken skin. This next food surprises many people. For years, chicken skin has often been removed and discarded before eating. Yet when prepared properly, it contains components naturally found in connective tissues. Chicken skin also contributes flavor and texture to meals, which is one reason it has remained popular in traditional cooking. The most important factor is preparation. Cooking methods matter. Deep-fried foods can contain compounds that are less supportive of overall health when consumed frequently. On the other hand, roasting or baking chicken at reasonable temperatures allows you to enjoy the food as part of a balanced meal. Many people also use skin-on chicken when making homemade broth. As the broth slowly cooks, it develops a rich texture that many families have enjoyed for generations. One practical tip is to prepare a large batch of broth and freeze portions for later use. This makes it easy to add extra flavor and nutrition to soups, vegetables, rice dishes, and stews throughout the week. And speaking of broth, that brings us to our next food, number 5, bone broth. Few traditional foods have received as much attention in recent years as bone broth. For generations, families prepared it without thinking twice. It was simply part of everyday cooking. Today, many people are rediscovering it because of the nutrients it contains and the role it may play in a balanced diet. Bone broth is created by slowly simmering bones, connective tissues, and vegetables over many hours. This long cooking process allows naturally occurring compounds to move into the broth, creating a rich and flavorful liquid. Many people enjoy bone broth because it is easy to consume, especially for older adults who may not always feel like eating large meals. A warm cup of broth can be comforting, satisfying, and simple to digest. It also works well as a base for soups and stews. One reason bone broth continues to attract interest is that it naturally contains proteins and amino acids that the body uses for a wide variety of functions. Rather than focusing on a single nutrient, many people appreciate bone broth because it delivers several beneficial compounds together. If you decide to make your own, use quality ingredients and allow plenty of cooking time. Many home cooks simmer broth for several hours to develop both flavor and texture. Some people enjoy a small serving daily, while others incorporate it into meals several times each week. Consistency often matters more than quantity. Now, let's move to number 4. Number 4, gelatin. When most people hear the word gelatin, they immediately think of colorful desserts. But plain, unflavored gelatin is something entirely different. Gelatin is derived from connective tissues and contains amino acids that are commonly associated with collagen-rich foods. One advantage of gelatin is its versatility. It can be added to beverages, mixed into recipes, or used to prepare homemade snacks. Many older adults appreciate how easy it is to include in their routine. You don't need complicated recipes. A small amount can be stirred into warm liquids or incorporated into simple homemade dishes. Some people enjoy making fruit-based gelatin desserts using fresh berries and natural ingredients. Others add it to soups or smoothies. What makes gelatin appealing is that it fits into many different eating styles. It's simple, it's practical, and it can be incorporated gradually without dramatically changing your diet. Of course, no single food creates overnight results. Healthy aging is built through consistent habits over time. Still, foods rich in supportive nutrients can be valuable pieces of the larger picture. Now let's talk about a food that many people overlook completely. Number 3, sardines. Small, affordable, and often ignored, sardines may be one of the most underrated foods available. Many people walk right past them in the grocery store without giving them a second thought. Yet nutritionally, they offer a great deal. Sardines provide protein, healthy fats, minerals, and nutrients that support overall wellness. One thing that makes sardines unique is that they are typically eaten with the soft bones intact. Those bones contribute minerals that many adults need as they grow older. In addition, sardines are a natural source of omega-3 fatty acids. These fats are widely recognized as part of a heart-healthy eating pattern and are commonly included in recommendations for older adults. Many viewers tell me they avoided sardines for years simply because they assumed they wouldn't enjoy the taste. Then they finally tried them and discovered they were surprisingly good. If you're new to sardines, start simple. Try them on whole grain toast with a squeeze of lemon. Add them to a salad, or mix them into a pasta dish with vegetables. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is expanding your options and finding nutritious foods that work for your lifestyle. Before we reveal the final 2 foods, I'd like to hear from you. Which of the foods we've discussed so far have you already tried? Bone marrow, liver, chicken skin, bone broth, gelatin, sardines? Leave a comment below and share your experience. Your insight may help another viewer discover something new. And if you're enjoying today's discussion, consider subscribing so you don't miss future videos focused on healthy aging, nutrition, and staying active later in life. Now let's move to the final 2 foods on our list. These are the foods that surprise people the most. Now let's reveal the final 2 foods. These are often the most surprising because one is commonly overlooked, while the other is sitting in millions of refrigerators right now. Number 2. Papaya. Papaya is bright, colorful, naturally sweet, and packed with nutrients. Yet many older adults rarely include it in their diet. What makes papaya interesting is not just its flavor. It also contains vitamin C and naturally occurring enzymes that help the body break down and process proteins. As we age, digestion can become less efficient than it was in our younger years. Because of that, choosing foods that are both nutritious and easy to enjoy can be particularly helpful. Papaya is one of those foods. Many people find it refreshing at breakfast, while others enjoy it as a light afternoon snack. Its natural sweetness makes it appealing without requiring added sugar. Another advantage is its versatility. You can eat it on its own, add it to fruit salads, blend it into smoothies, or pair it with yogurt and nuts for a balanced meal. For those looking to increase their intake of vitamin-rich fruits, papaya can be a simple addition to the weekly shopping list, and sometimes the simplest changes are the easiest to maintain over the long term. Now we arrive at the number 1 food, the food that many people already eat regularly, but often underestimate. Number 1. Egg yolks. Eggs have been part of the human diet for generations. They're affordable, convenient, widely available, and easy to prepare. Yet for many years, egg yolks received a negative reputation that caused countless people to avoid them entirely. Today, nutrition experts generally recognize that eggs can be part of a healthy eating pattern for many individuals. What makes egg yolks particularly valuable is the variety of nutrients they contain. They provide protein, vitamins, minerals, and important amino acids that support normal body functions. One reason eggs remain so popular is their practicality. You don't need expensive supplements. You don't need complicated recipes. You don't need specialty ingredients. A couple of properly prepared eggs can become the foundation of a nutritious breakfast. Many people enjoy them soft-boiled, poached, or gently cooked alongside vegetables. Others add them to salads, grain bowls, or simple homemade meals. The beauty of eggs is that they fit into almost any lifestyle. And because they are already familiar, they are often easier to include consistently than more exotic foods. Consistency is one of the most overlooked aspects of nutrition. Many people search for a miracle food, but long-term health usually comes from repeating good habits day after day. A nutritious breakfast, regular movement, adequate hydration, quality sleep, balanced meals. Those habits tend to produce far greater results than chasing the latest trend. Before we finish, let's take a quick look at the 8 foods we covered today. Number 8, bone marrow. Number 7, liver. Number 6, chicken skin. Number 5, bone broth. Number 4, gelatin. Number 3, sardines. Number 2, papaya. And number 1, egg yolks. Notice something important. None of these foods are magical. None of them can stop aging. None of them can guarantee specific health outcomes. But each one contains nutrients that may support the body's natural maintenance processes when included as part of a balanced diet. That's the key message. Healthy aging is not about finding one perfect food. It's about creating a pattern of choices that support your body over time. If you've noticed changes in your energy, mobility, comfort, or overall well-being, don't assume that nothing can be done. Small improvements made consistently can add up in meaningful ways. A better breakfast, a daily walk, more water, more nutrient-dense foods, less processed food. These simple actions often have a greater impact than people expect. And perhaps most importantly, remember that it's never too late to start. Many adults make positive changes in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s that improve how they feel and how they move. Your next chapter can still be a strong one. Before you go, I'd love to hear from you. How old are you? And which of these 8 foods do you already eat regularly? Share your answer in the comments below. If you found today's video helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Every week we explore practical nutrition tips, healthy aging strategies, and simple habits that can help you stay active, independent, and confident as the years go by. Thank you for spending this time with me. Take care of yourself, stay active, and I'll see you in the next video.